What's up, everyone? So I figured I'd do a video here of some Brand-X stuff that I got. I'll do like one board here and there, but my system's down at work, so I figured I'd at least get this on tape today. But anyway, we got here the Ripstick from Brand-X. This is a newer release. It's their teal color. They have a light blue version and a teal, but I figured I'd get the teal one since it kind of looked a little bit brighter on the pictures. But anyway, I love Brand-X because they're made in the US and they're screen printed. So one of the biggest things, I collect boards, by the way. I got them hanging up. But one of the cool things is just really the graphics on boards and the fact that they're screen printed by hand. That's something I've always liked. I've always been into graphics, but I don't want to bore you with those details. But I got this for that reason. Okay, I'll show you the graphics in just a moment. But you can see they're kind of screened. You can see there's a little variation in color here, like a little blend. You can actually feel the graphic too, which is kind of nice. And there's a lot of handmade of this, or whatever that's called. A lot of, what's the word? Essentially, what I'm trying to say is just the craftsmanship. So this is not pressed in some foreign country like 1,000 at a time. These are typically low run. But let's take a look at the finish here. The one thing, since these are handled and they're painted individually, one by one, you're going to find certain things. Like, for example, when they put them on the racks, you'll see things like that, which I don't think should be on a premium board. If you're looking to collect these, I mean, I would suggest writing your boards. But if you have a lot of boards and you want to hang some up, this is stuff you don't want to see. But again, I don't hang it on this side. But still, when you pay a premium price for a board, you don't want that. And this is a dip. It's not a stain, although you can kind of see the grain. So it's like a little bit of both, maybe. It does look painted. But we're going to check out the graphics finally. Look at that. I love this graphic here. First of all, the colors. I like how they have this little guy here stuck by the trucks. Just look at the detail of the face. And again, keep in mind, this is screen printed. They can vary. And that's something they tell you, that a lot of these can vary. This one, the registration seems to be like on point. It's another guy there with a truck on his face and a used stink guy. And some of these have empty ones. I guess you could fill them in with whatever you want. But look at the gradient here. It's very smooth, from like an orange greenish to a green, or like a yellowish. Looks a little orangey on the camera, but in person it's a little kind of greenish yellow. You can see a little right here where it kind of bleeds. I love that. I don't want the board to be perfect. This is what makes the board unique, and I just love that. Aside from that, everything on this end, the part that's going to be showing on my wall, came out flawless. And I do hang them with like string. You can see the string there. So these are not heat transfers at all. I don't have anything against heat transfers if it's a cool graphic and it was originally screen printed, because I understand a lot of the bigger companies can't just be bothered to screen their stuff. But I'm glad Brand-X is still around, Toxic Skates. But again, here it is. Beautiful graphic. It's my favorite board. They do have an Extreme, which is the first board I bought from them. I actually pre-ordered it a long time ago. It's not out yet, but I've managed to buy a few Brand-X boards in the meantime. But let's check out the concave. It's not much, which is how I like my boards. I like the old school boards. Not much of a kicktail either. It's got a nice tail, but when you stand on it, I'm used to riding a Powell Caballero. So the tail, it's a little bit less of a tail, but it is a nice, comfortable board. I do plan on riding one of these. I bought other boards in this shape, or not necessarily the shape with the concave, but and the board's straight. Can't say that about many of the. Oh, just noticed a little chip there or something, but can't say that about a lot of boards I have. Cough, cough, Santa Cruz. Cough, Powell. I get a lot of brand new boards from them, all twisted. But yeah, Nice quick little 5-minute video here, guys.